long ago, deep in the Appalachian Moosh, a group of drunken mooshfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Moosh. Inspired by Moosh, equipped with loose Moosh, and a questionable understanding of the Moosh, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new Moosh. So gather up your Moosh, and join us on a Moosh as we make absolute Moosh of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D Mooshcast.
Previously on Botched.
Finger down your fucking throat. Give me that pill.
Don't, please.
What are you doing?
I can't feel anything.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 21st episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We're going to start right where we left off last time, as Mike Feaster has just guzzled vomit from a child's mouth.
Got a tummy full of happiness right
And
now.
a pocket full of shells.
Sure, and a pocket full of shells.
I
Every
vomit around the
week.
family.
Are they gun shells? Or are they crawfish shells? We'll never know.
Every week, I think that you guys have topped it, and there's never going to be another sentence that I hate more. And then Dennis opens his fucking mouth.
Yeah.
That's really the only goal. That's the only thing keeping me alive right now is
Happy
how
birthday.
can I say something worse next week to gross Jenna out? That's really the only
I'm
thing keeping me
glad to
running.
be of fucking service, sir.
Happy birthday.
Does kid vomit
happy
have like
birthday.
that scent the way the kid hair does? You know, like how kid
Vomit sounds like a Kid Rock
Yeah.
shitty band, cover band.
Kid
It's
vomit.
like puppy breath, but it's
even richer, little kids.
Kid vomit powered by Fireball.
So yeah, so Porchia, you've walked out. You've noticed this strange scene where there are 3 adults and then Aiden. And Aiden doesn't look good. He looks like he has an upset tummy since he just threw up
fixed
into
it.
Mike Feaster.
Did you say kid vomit?
Kid vomit.
Blah with the blah, the blah, 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 blah.
He did. And then we've gone through this where I've tried to separate them, and I'll run up to Aiden to say, What did they do to you?
He put his fingers down my throat.
What?
He said I ate his dead dog or something. It was weird.
Oh, that's horrible. You keep this animal amongst you? And I'll look at Dr. Booth and Charlie.
I mean, you don't have to call me names, Portia. I mean, that's kind of rude.
I have other names for you, Dr.
When
Booth.
I've been called lots of things over the years.
Oh, hell, Portia. He's going to be just fine. He might be a little itchy in a little while because that's what your Percocets do to you. But
Itchy.
my little brother used to take them all the time. It's all right.
Your
Plus, he threw half of it up.
And minimum wage.
Yeah.
Hey, I work on tips, son.
Yeah, we know.
All right.
The tips of your fingers.
What's wrong with you? Inside, Aiden, inside.
I feel like I just got like an infusion of like young gut bacteria. This is wonderful.
That is,
Oh, yeah,
that
it's
is disgusting.
probiotic. I mean, come on.
I looked all. What are you all
Kombucha.
doing out here?
No
Got a
partying.
vomit transplant.
Really?
Well,
Ugh.
Charlie, I think you should let Portia know what we discussed.
All right. Yeah, Portia, we are looking for the cure. And that's why we're going to Houston, and I do think that you would be a boon to have with us because you do unfortunately know a lot more about the council and everything than we do.
Well, I wouldn't say unfortunately, but I can help in any way. Who do you answer to? Did the council survive?
Yeah, we answer straight to the upper management. Is that not crazy?
Oh, that is crazy, but at the same time, I can already see a promotion rising from the horizon.
Rose,
yeah,
are we
but
like
still under
C-suite?
us, though.
Okay, what? I
Are we-
heard 2 people.
Are we like C-suite now, or?
Highly doubtful. Now, these are big shoes to fill, but
And
I
Portia's
will
got
help
huge
you.
feet.
But so Charlie said that you answered to her though. So like,
Well, no, I didn't say that. I just said that, like, you know, we're still higher up, even if you get promoted. Probably.
can you read my ledger? Do you know what all of the codes mean?
Oh man, unfortunately, it was lost when you were.
Oh,
That's
well, when you all give me something to work with, maybe it'll jog something in my brain of mine, but we'll be inside.
I mean,
Come on, Aiden.
Yes, ma'am.
I gave you monocular. I don't know what more I can give you. It is harvest season, so let me see if this will suffice. And I take a knife out.
Knife.
And I start harvesting my toenails.
Survival.
Bite him like a normal person.
My toenails?
Your toenails?
They're like an
They're
old man's or
yellow.
Critical
toothpick. You can't
20s.
bite them.
You perfectly slice off a crescent moon-shaped toenail.
I hold it up to the sky to
It's-
match with the moon.
It's more yellow than the moon that's in the sky
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
of course it is.
Yeah, and you
the moon's
can't
red,
see
we
through
established
it to see the moon, but it does cover it perfectly.
All right, I'm going to do the entire left foot.
Wait, if you put the yellow nail over the red moon, is it all Halloween orange?
It's Halloween orange, and my soul's black, so we got to stay on themes.
Hey, Boof, I already told you this a few times. Other people, you might find somebody actually one day, but right now, none of us, we don't want your toenails.
Well, she said you got to give her
Especially
something.
not me.
But she said I got to give her something that's important to me. I gave her my nocular. That was not good enough. So I
It's not
figured
gon-
it's harvest season. So what better way to have a plentiful harvest than to share it with the people
I
you
don't
love?
want your toenails.
We can just lock him
Boof.
outside. I'm going inside.
If he walks by, if that creature walks by us, I'll kind of like, oh, still stay away.
Aiden is just a boy, Portia. You ain't got to call him a creature.
No, whatever that feast thing is over there.
He's got a little bit of caked vomit on the
I know,
sides
I'm
of his
like-
mouth.
Just because I'm a service personnel doesn't mean you
It's
have
funny.
to revile me.
They consider me the monster.
like he's got
except
dry
I've
oatmeal.
never eaten vomit.
It's true. You haven't
Never
eaten
lived.
them.
It's all right.
Feaster's down to
We
party.
go inside.
I'll go inside.
Charlie,
Yeah.
please. We
Feaster.
need to discuss terms.
Feaster looks like
Yeah,
he's
alright.
old oatmeal around his mouth.
Feaster's gonna like try to go to sleep, but have like some really intense dreams that seem like the last 10 hours, but there was only been like 30 seconds.
I hate those.
Oh, that'd be
Charlie, what has the council promised you in terms with this cure
Stuff.
things?
Stuff and things.
Stuff and
We get to
things.
stuff
Very
some
promising.
things.
Stuff and puff.
And where did they say you would find it? In Houston.
Oh, hell. I didn't write it down.
Oh, I remember.
Was it Houston?
Good.
Yes. We would find it at the history check.
Oh, nice.
Critical 20.
The Texas Center for Drug Development,
We got to go
All
to
right.
the drug hole.
which
in
is
Houston.
in the heart of the Houston
Well, that's where
Wreckers
you gotta-
territory.
The heart of Texas, you mean?
The heart of
Wait,
Texas.
we're going to drug
Yeah.
It's certainly not Dallas.
You're right.
That's the cancer
Certainly
of
not
Texas.
Dallas. Yes, it
Oh.
is.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Well, Dallas is the
Wait,
worst.
Does Boof tell me this?
Yes, of course. We're in full disclosure now.
Oh, you're going to. Okay, I think I know where we can. And Portia will start pulling out maps and spreading it across the counters. and-
Did you say drugs?
Hush, Aiden, you've had
Wait,
enough
drugs?
for tonight.
What?
Feaster,
Drug development.
I
I'm
closed
in.
the window.
Oh, I'm inside.
No, you're outside.
No, I went inside.
Well,
I even said
Through the window.
So, Portia, so you have a map of the city, or of the surrounding area and whatnot. Like I said, it seems like most of their scouting or the containment of the city itself is around Route 8. So they have lots of towers set up on that. You know from experience that they drive around a lot of pickup trucks, dump trucks, armored trucks, things like that, and they have a serious amount of artillery and firepower, and they really do not like outsiders.
Just Texas things.
And they rule with an iron fist, those that remain within their confines.
Are we coming from the north side or the west side of the east?
So currently, you are east of Houston right now, and
wonderful.
the Texas Center for Drug Development is on the western side of this.
So we're coming from
area.
Louisiana.
Yes.
we're
Hence the crawfish house.
we're between it.
Well,
we're in the crawfish.
According to your map, you're about an hour out of town if you were driving.
Oh, we in Beaumont?
You're close
That's a valid question.
to Winnie and Stowell.
If we're an hour away, we'd be closer to Katy, but okay.
Not too far from Lake Anahuac.
Oh,
Sure, that's how you pronounce that.
Yeah, it is.
You speak like a man looking at Google Maps.
I don't know what you're talking about, says the voice in your head.
So, Portia, you have any kind of transportations? Since our car is kind of
We could just get it out
on
there.
the fritz.
Could I like recall if there were any viable vehicles in the area?
You have one working crawfish truck. It's not the best, but it does get you around from point A to point B.
Wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful.
It's just a
Well,
bunch
it's
of
got-
It's a
old
Texas
mud
Craw
bug in the
Daddies
back.
It's kind of like a...
delivery truck.
It's got a giant crawfish.
Well, I was going to say it's like
It's a
Dale's
monster
Dead
truck.
Bugs
As
from
you
King of the Hill.
As you drive, the tail shakes back and forth, and the claws clatter.
What about the
Wonderful.
antennae?
Well, that's how you get serious radio in these
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic times.
Yes, I tell them of my vehicle, and I'll say this is my only mode of transportation.
And
It
that-
lacks in style.
How many people does that fit in the cabin?
Enough.
In the cabin, 3.
Guess we're gonna
In
have
the
to...
back,
It's a
lots.
it's a Ford Ranger. I mean, what the hell?
I mean, we could just
It's
use it
enough.
to pull the warthog out.
I don't want to spend any more time on these episodes trying to fix a truck and get all
Let's
ready.
just do a thing.
A montage.
A montage of rolls.
We
to
we should
warthog out.
absolutely go and get at least the gas from it.
I can crawl inside the engine compartments to manipulate the tiny parts.
You won't be
no.
crawling inside of anything,
But it's
Voice
so
and head.
warm in there.
Voice and head, is it
Just
just
stop.
I have anemia.
voice and head? Is it just like stuck in the ditch, or is it like broken down?
No, it's not. I mean, there was a little bit of damage, but it's still probably drivable. It's
Can we
just
do a
in the
montage to
truck.
get it out
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
with some rolls?
Yeah, it takes a couple hours, but you do manage to get it out of the ditch.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
And on running.
By the time you get the truck out of the ditch, it's starting to get a little bit light outside, so you're probably guessing it's about 5 a.m.
Send out the eagles.
Kya!
I look back at Charlie and I said, "What's your bird supposed to be getting dinner for tonight?"
Well, I mean, it's more breakfast. Like they see better now.
Breakfast is the
Oh, I
dinner of
see.
the dawn. Aiden says his
Donner?
eyes glaze over.
Okay.
Well, you don't even know. Well, I'm glad you know where you're supposed to be going. I'll give you more intel on the city itself. Houston has been locked down by these thugs, these brutes, and they like to drive around Route 8 and just let everyone know they're there.
It's basically
They
the only
like-
city that's unchanged since the apocalypse.
Riding dirty, no doubt.
I mean, Aiden, I guess
Dirty.
you've never been to, I don't know, Baltimore, Detroit, Camden,
College Park.
No, why
College
would
Park,
I go to Canada? That sounds
Philadelphia,
So while you guys are doing your thing,
Omaha, Nebraska.
only one of the eagles comes back with something, and it has a rabbit.
Wait,
has
one
another
of the
eagle.
eagles comes back, or it's the only eagle that has something?
It's the only eagle that has something.
Oh, okay. I
The other
thought they
three are
like died.
No, unfortunately not.
We could always eat the eagles.
It's true. You could also
Absolutely
eat the eagles.
not. Mm-mm.
They're the
How
chicken
is-
of the
And
sky.
take the rabbit, and I begin to
Patriotic
prepare.
chickens.
I stroked the eagle's head and I'm like, "Good job, Maddie Light. You're always so good at this."
Sam wants you for dinner.
Aiden, here.
What?
And I'll give him a rabbit's leg.
I eat it raw.
No.
Roll me a con save.
He's just ready with the
We
finger.
cooked him before. I would never give him a raw chicken leg, rabbit leg.
He has been alive in the wilds for like 2 years now, so
Oh,
14.
Should really tell us your story.
It kind of, I mean, it's not great. It's kind of gross, but you muscle it down.
Welcome to Bunny Sushi.
It tastes just like Mom used to make.
I look at Aiden and I say, waste not, want not.
Aiden, is your last name Donner?
It's Creighton.
Okay, just checking.
Creighton.
It's Creighton, Brayton, Creighton.
I hate you.
Of course it is. That's-
ABC,
every girl at my high school named her fucking kid that.
right?
Of course they did. They're millennials.
Aiden.
It's horrible.
Is that like Aydine?
There's a one in there.
It is now.
Okay.
I want to get on the road. I'm
We're
getting a
making
little.
this rabid. We
I'm
need a
getting-
plan.
get a
We need a
little
plan. They are very, very equipped. They will probably shoot us on the spot. So,
Well, I guess that you'll be on the top turret then. Just
Turret.
I prefer to work under cover. I would prefer if we had a better plan. Should we send this truck in? Is there someone who may be able to infiltrate their ranks? These
Oh.
people, they're disgusting,
small.
burly, they're horrible. We need someone like them.
Everybody loves Feaster.
yum.
Also, your truck doesn't have a turret on it.
It's got a.
Right.
We wrote it down. Giant gun on the back.
I don't. That was never a
I
thing.
didn't write
We
that.
got 2 Barretts, right?
That's a sniper rifle.
You're a sniper rifle.
That's not a turret.
But it's got a tripod on the top.
Dumb dick.
It's got gas barrels
It's
tied
got
to
gas
it.
barrels. Okay.
All right,
sure.
so like we could send in Feaster. We could send in someone as a distraction to chase them away, and then you guys could
Chase
drive
them.
off.
Okay.
Like not chase them away, but like lead them off.
Are
If
you
they
in
see
any
us?
condition to drive?
Oh, this is the only condition to drive. Give me some more Feaster snacks. Boom.
Handful of pills.
I'm ready. So I'll go, and then you guys use your binoculars to watch me, and then when you see them chase me, I'll ditch the craw truck and meet you in Houston
I think that sounds
at,
like a good
at
idea.
the drug place. I want to go to the drug
Are
place.
you going to outrun them on armed trucks?
I'm gonna charm them with my
Drugs.
with my
My
drug.
drugs.
So, question for you. So, are you guys just trying to drive straight through Houston to get to there, or are you trying to drive around? Because the Texas Center for Drug Development is closer to the western side of Houston.
Why don't we just take the loop?
Because
Well, the loop is
If
where
we
they
take
are.
the loop,
We'll
we'll have to deal with
the Warthog's an
gang.
ATV, so like if I just get them off of the highway where we're at, you guys could drive straight.
We're driving through Houston, not the fucking Sahara. What's the problem?
Yeah, but you don't have to take the loop. You can go over the whatever.
Oh, Charlie.
Why don't you take a barrel of our gasoline and set up a trap
Yeah.
and lead them to the trap and blow them sky high?
Oh,
That's a
I
good
do
idea. That's a
love
better
my
idea.
traps. That's very. We can finally blow up this piece of crap, right, Aiden? Yes.
And I want to stop at like every convenience store on the way, so I could just like get a couple 30 racks.
You should. I mean,
It's not gonna. There's not gonna be any beer at the
He
convenience
doesn't
store.
know that.
There might be liquor.
2 years.
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't.
Charlie, how does this sound? We send your man Feaster into the road with this barrel gasoline loaded truck, and he puts on this high-speed chase, and when he gets far enough, he can set it off and blow up this gang, and then we're free to go on the loop and go to the other side.
yeah, I'm down with that. I'm gonna give him a grenade just in case he needs a little help because
There
I
we
do
go.
have
You're
this
very
little
smart.
basket of grenades right here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It
Some
sounds
sort of-
like a plan.
I'm like-
Okay, Aiden, grab our things. Let's get ready to get on the road.
I grabbed my thing.
Is it a gun? He has one gun.
It's the monocular.
I've
It's
got
the only
my
thing I own.
Oh, I get my pipe. I get my. I think they gave me rifle shells or shotgun.
Yeah, I gave you
Hold
rifle
on,
shells.
hold on,
Rifles.
hold on.
Shotgun shells.
I'm looking at Portia. What kind of pipe is she holding?
A lead one?
A big one.
Well, I know, but it doesn't.
What do you want? I'll describe it for you.
Is it a one-hitter?
Like a Gandalf pipe?
or is it? Is it a meth pipe? Does it look like a meth?
No.
Is it a
oh
rose?
God.
It's a
no,
rose.
it's
Portia's
like
gone
it's
down
like
a hard
stop
road.
sign pipe. It's a stop sign pipe.
She also has a supply of white socks and Krylon for some reason.
Whole drawer filled with clean socks.
Oh God.
God, I have my sign pipe that I use to defend myself.
Portia just has a silver line perfectly around her mouth under
she's
her
huffing
nose.
spray
yeah,
paint?
she's
Yeah.
huffing paint.
Oh my God.
Feaster.
Yeah.
And then I grab the. Was it a rifle or a
Rifle.
shotgun?
It's a shovel.
It's a shovel.
Okay.
No,
I
rifle.
get my rifle and I get my rifle shots and we pack up to go. We get water and all that.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Feaster real quick.
Okay.
Feasters.
Yo. Saw, dude.
Here. And I grab his hand and I put the entire bottle
Oh.
That's a bad idea.
Good for a
of-
week.
painkillers in his hands.
Okay.
Use these all at once, like I know you will.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Operation Genghis Bomb is acted. Let's go.
Genghis Bob.
You got this. Feaster,
Jesus.
this entire party,
Yeah?
the responsibility
Yeah,
rests
yeah.
on your shoulders.
I don't like responsibility.
Oh, God. We haven't even started
I
yet.
just take two more. Just take two more.
Just two, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take them all at once, you'll just throw up.
With advantage, because he's an avid drug user.
Sure.
I'll take advantage. 13. No, sorry, 14. I should probably eat food.
You feel
Here's
kind of
some-
weird,
here's
but
some shells.
mostly okay.
Feasters, you need to do the best job that you possibly can.
So,
Okay.
so Route 10 is where you're on right now, and it literally it's a straight shot into Houston from where you are.
All right.
There is a river to the. So if you're going towards that, let's call it the square around Houston of
It's only the
Route
river.
8. There is a river to the south of Route
Take
10
me to
as well.
the
So
river.
Is it called the No-No Square? 'Cause
The
nobody
No-No
goes
Square.
there.
that's right. It's the No Square.
The no-nose square? You have to cut your nose off to go there?
Is it seriously called the Buffalo Bayou? Fuck off.
Yes, it is called the Buffalo Bayou. Yes, I did have to
Wait,
do
did-
field trips there.
Did the
yeah.
buffalo swim there?
No, there are no buffalo.
No, they were
Okay.
just, they
We
were
killed
born
all the
there.
buffalo like 150 years ago.
The river is filled with their blood.
Literally.
It's a
It
buffalo
floods
bayou.
every year. Every year it floods.
But yet, still better than Buffalo, New York.
Bloody Buffalo Run.
All right, let's
The
go.
weather's better at least.
So Feaster is going by himself in the ATV or what?
No, in the box
No,
truck.
the
In the box truck.
in the-
Okay.
Crawfish truck.
Okay, and the rest of you are driving in the all-terrain vehicle.
Far away.
The cross
Telescope
status.
away. So, I'm going to lead any gangs that we see
It's
away.
like a mile away.
And then I'm going to,
Yeah.
get it going. And then I'm going to ditch the truck. And they're going to go to it. And then I'm going to...
You're in a box truck.
Yeah.
Did we give him a rendezvous point where we could pick
Yeah,
him
he
up?
knows
Yeah, the
where he's
drug
going.
place. Yeah, he
Drug
kn-
store.
So you're trying to get close enough to the area where they'll see you and basically try and
Give
follow
chase.
you.
Yeah, it'll be
Give
like Mad
chase.
Max. They're going to chase me in my truck.
In your box truck.
Yeah, but I'm going to get going a good clip before
In your
I get...
box truck.
Yeah,
It's like that scene from
they can go
Snatch.
90.
And he's the rabbit.
He's got a barrel of gasoline and a grenade. It's gonna be all right.
It's fine.
Hey. As someone that drives a box truck to D.C. and Baltimore every week, they hit 90.
They will book
It's
it.
an F-350, baby.
Sure.
They take a half mile to stop.
Yeah,
was
they
gonna
do.
say,
But
yeah,
he
they
ain't
go 90
stopping.
on a highway.
Yeah, I love highways.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Is there a lot of traffic around
It's
Houston
all
during
highway
the
now,
apocalypse?
voice and head.
I guess. But I'm saying if
Oh, I'm sorry, Feaster. It's 3:00 in the afternoon. You might
It's
want to
rush
wait till
hour.
rush hour ends.
no, but I'm saying there's one highway going into Houston. If you just try and drive through them, that's one thing. But if you try and turn off where they follow you, then you're talking side streets.
We're
and
not
stuff.
talking like that
Yeah, I'm
because
just trying to
every
get him
No.
to chase me on the highway.
highway has a fucking emergency turnaround. He can get
So
close
he's going to
enough
turn around. Okay.
and then
Not
turn around.
Every highway.
Hey, you know what, Steve? Shut the fuck up.
Stop working against the party.
What you said is not true!
I'm sorry that you come from a place where they invest in public infrastructure, but I don't.
Right.
They don't.
No, they
We're
used
from
to.
the
They
South.
They used to. They don't.
Oh man.
Those runaway truck ramps have not been
Okay.
inspected in decades.
So,
Texas has wide medians. You're fine.
Everything's bigger
Yeah,
in
we're
Texas.
fine.
They have wide
So-
mediums. They have really fat psychics.
so
That's
Feaster.
right.
So Feaster, you are barreling down Route 10. How fast do you want to be going?
Max
Max.
power, baby.
Max. Okay. Well, we're gonna max out at
There was a
Max
guy in my
power,
college
bounty
dormitory
hunter.
named
92 miles an hour. This motherfucker
Let's
is.
go.
But when you're driving at 92, everything is rattling and shaking. Like this thing could fall apart at any moment.
just like me.
Yeah.
Mr. Feaster, I would appreciate if you slowed down just a hair. I mean, oh god damn it.
You're passing by what you're pretty sure was an old McDonald's, and you can see in the distance there are
And his farm.
two towers of
Barrador and Orkthank?
sure, as far as you know, but there are two towers with guards in them, as well as a number of trucks, like pickup trucks,
See an
around
airplane
them.
flying into one of them. It is 8:54
God.
a.m.
No.
So yeah, what are you doing?
I roll down my window and I go,
Well, I
as
mean,
blow by him.
oh, you're just driving straight through the intersection?
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
I got a fucking F350. Let's go.
all right.
My way, you should move.
It's probably a sprinter.
It's an S10.
They're all going to start firing on the box truck because they're in a tower.
Hey, can I ask a
Guns?
quick question? Hold on.
Wait.
Feaster, where is that 50-gallon thing of gas?
Where is that gasoline?
It's strapped in the box truck.
in the back.
Inside
In
the bed.
It's strapped
back.
in.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
This is not a murder plot to kill Feaster.
I mean, I'm going real fast.
Yeah, you're going fast in a straight line at them.
Oh, I'm gonna slalom.
What's that mean?
No!
Wait, what does that mean?
Do not weave.
No,
No weaving.
Do not weave in a box
Oh, no
truck.
weaving.
You're gonna weave.
Never mind. I'm not weaving.
You're gonna weave at
I'm not weaving.
92 miles an hour.
No,
on a box truck.
he's not.
Mr. Peeper said it was a
Is
bad
that,
idea.
is that hurt? What I heard?
No, it is what you heard, and play has progressed.
All right.
Mr. Peeper said no, I didn't.
Roll me a
tried
dex
to talk
save.
you out of it, but you didn't.
I got a save, which I'm proficient in. I got a 16.
Okay. The truck doesn't like flip over or anything, but it is just it is
Back
bad.
and forth.
It's bad time right now.
Yeah, but it's probably harder for them to hit me.
No, it's not.
No, because your box has flipped on its side, and you are skidding to a stop.
He said he didn't flip over.
You did
Mr.
not.
Peepers, he
you,
said it didn't flip over.
You did not barrel roll.
20.
But it is. Oh, you are so dumb. I was enjoying my time alone here in Purgatory,
So-
and I think very soon you will be joining me here.
So your truck is not exactly subtle, as it has a giant crawfish on the top of it.
They're probably
And-
shooting for the crawfish because it's so intimidating.
Well, so no. So they fire at your truck, and your truck takes about 44 damage. It's getting shot all over the place. You're getting engine lights on.
I'm hiding underneath the steering wheel so they can't see me.
Sure, roll me a deck save.
Just put
Another
a
one?
Yeah,
piece of
this is for you personally.
masking tape.
21.
Yeah, you don't get hit by any of the bullets,
Yeah.
but you notice that your
Zone,
box
baby.
truck is not doing great, as it's taking a lot of damage.
That's bad.
They're
Did I get
mostly
past
shooting
the
at the.
guard tower, though?
Let's.
When
you know
are
what?
you going to turn around, Feaster?
High or
Was I
low?
supposed
You were supposed to lead them away from the town.
High or low, Feaster?
to? Hold on. Let me roll for that.
This is a great plan.
This will
It
work.
was until we decided to put Feaster in charge.
I'll go low.
Great.
Let me summon
Your-
Tim Meadows.
Your
this
box.
will work.
Yeah, your box truck rolls to a stop about 100 feet away from the towers. It's just sitting there as they're continuously firing on your truck.
Oh no.
What are you
It
going
is
to
dead.
do,
You
Feaster?
hear just a lot of hissing noises.
Feaster, you have to use your persuasion for them to stop.
Yeah.
Tell them about
Lean your head out the window.
tell them about the gasoline that you have in the back.
Good luck.
You should start drinking the gasoline in the back of the truck.
I crank CCR at them.
Huff for your life.
Your truck isn't. It's dead right
Okay.
now.
I'm going to try to open the door and roll under the truck.
All right. Roll me dex.
14.
How did you forget the only job that you had for this plan?
I was distracted while he was describing the scene, so I didn't really...
Drive, U-turn, drive away.
As
I thought I was supposed to blow by it at an angle.
As you're rolling underneath the truck, you take 16 damage from gunfire.
Oh.
But you're under the truck. You notice the bullets now are just wrecking the truck itself.
Mm-hmm.
Hold one
Do
second.
we see this distraction?
Oh
from
yeah,
the
you
road?
see the truck just rolls to a stop.
mean,
you
you
see
guys have sniper
Feaster
rifles.
get out of the truck, roll under the truck as they continuously just keep firing at it.
I look at.
You also notice through your binoculars. Feaster doesn't see this right now, but through the binoculars, through the nocular, that it seems like there's some sort of commotion in the back of that truck, but you're not sure what it is at this moment.
In the back of his truck?
Yeah, in the back of the crawfish truck, there seems to be something awry.
I have a question, voice in head.
Yeah.
Could Mr. Peebers go to see what is going on back there?
No.
Okay, I figured that was going to be the answer that you would give me.
You can only stay within about 6 inches of Feaster, so.
No, 6 inches?
6 inches.
He's
That's
right
the
here.
size of a normal American penis.
Yeah.
Chew
Actually,
toy.
that's 5.5. 6 is above average, I tell myself.
That's true.
You're a child and you shouldn't be talking like that.
Oh,
Still
yes,
allowed
right.
to have pride in my
Feaster,
genitalia. That's
Feaster,
not exclusive to people that can
We
collect
don't
Social
talk about
Security.
that when we're
Feaster.
racing to our death, Aiden. There's a time and a place.
So the rest of you that are not Feaster, are you stopping? Are you
trying to
changing
fire.
direction? What are you guys doing?
I'm a child.
Do
I
we
don't
think-
have agency.
I think
Do I think that we can get past these people?
Past them? I mean, it's a straight
Around
shot
without
to
them seeing us? Like, can we get to where we're going without them seeing us?
Well, so the issue is
They're pretty focused.
that Route 8 encompasses the entirety of Houston. It is a perfect, almost perfect square around Houston, and there are
it's their
and there are
285, got
towers around every main road. There's not walls; it's not walled,
Bunkers.
but there are towers and stations and patrols.
I was hoping that he would have rode around and properly distracted some of these towers so we could go around.
Porchia has
Yeah.
now. Porchia is very sneaky and has lots of traps, but she herself has never gotten within the
This
confines of
far,
Houston.
no,
Yeah,
I have not. It's very risky out here.
yeah.
Our best bet, I think, is to blow past this checkpoint, which they've already whittled down most of their ammunition. If we are to make it today, and maybe, hopefully, save your
show
beast.
voice in head.
Yeah.
That sniper rifle still in this.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 2 Barrett
See-
50 cals.
I'm gonna take one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to take out the gunners.
Okay.
You know,
I have
as somebody who was in.
stink bombs.
You were not in
Filled with-
Vietnam.
I was in
no,
Vietnam.
you were literally
Don't-
a fetus in Vietnam.
I was in Vietnam.
That doesn't mean you fought in Vietnam.
I didn't say I fought in Vietnam.
That doesn't give you sniper
I
training.
was in Vietnam.
That doesn't give you sniper training.
I was
Also, if
selling
he's been in a
heroin.
fight in Vietnam,
Yeah,
he's
you were a
been-
baby
he fought in
selling heroin.
Vietnam.
That doesn't count.
That's weird how that works.
He grew up tough and he grew up mean.
I take the gun out and I try to shoot the gunner.
One of the gunners. Okay.
I'll
Yes.
also
You get
throw
2
some of
attacks.
our
Oh, I'm-
crawfish bombs at the tower as we ride
That
by.
I mean,
That'll be the plan.
well,
Give
to
me
my
a gun,
understanding, you guys
Portia.
have stopped.
Yeah, you guys
Aiden
stopped
here.
Because
I
if you
give Aiden
keep
some.
driving towards them, they're gonna shoot at you now. But
I take my shot.
okay,
Critical 20,
all right. Roll damage for a Barrett 50 cal.
which is 2.
Very.
That's a 3d10.
Also, I'm going to add that you're level 5, so
I'm
you get
level
2
5,
attacks.
so I get 2 attacks.
Yes.
That's an anti-material rifle. It should at least be like a 5d12.
3d10.
Nice. Welcher.
If he was closer, maybe.
What? It's like going like a
I know what it is.
My God.
3d10's a lot for a level 5.
It's a gun.
I know it's a gun.
It shouldn't be dependent on level.
Well, it is. It's not a magic rifle, so it's
34.
Yeah, you fucking explode his head like a Gallagher watermelon. Just
Gallagher
Did the
2.
other one
Gallagher
stop
2
shooting after
watermelon.
their guy?
Gallagher 2 watermelon.
Well, he gets another shot.
Sure.
I'm going to re-aim and shoot at the other one.
Sure.
Twice. Plus
17?
His AC is 30. You lose.
No. But they are in a tower, so there's a little bit of cover. But let me double check
Is
something.
his dex 20?
No, his dex is not that great, so you're definitely gonna hit him.
21, 26, 30.
His head also explodes, which causes the remainder of the forces to stop shooting at Mike Feaster's crawfish truck, and they all hide behind cover.
See, this is why
Wonderful.
I can't be trusted with a gun because I'm
I
such a
give
good
Aiden-
shot.
I
was
give
about to say.
Aiden one of our crawfish smoke grenades.
I rain
And-
death.
And I tell Aiden, get to the front of the truck and hang out of the window and crack this open.
So my understanding is that you guys are way behind where Mike Feaster is, and didn't
Yeah, we're
keep.
just trying to. No, what I'm trying to do is while we're rolling up, just in
So-
case someone hops back on it,
So you're
we
con-
have like some sort of cover.
so you're
so I have, like,
continuing to
this-
drive towards the towers. then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're driving towards it.
Okay.
I assume we're driving towards
Mm-hmm.
it, right, guys?
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Once we
only
see things
chance we
going
got.
south, after Booth pops 2 heads, I start driving forward
Okay.
toward it.
So you start flooring it towards the towers. Roll me a dex attack to throw crawfish smoke grenades.
He's holding it outside of the window. As he's hanging.
Yeah, to
so
give us cover.
He's had to hold it. I've taught Aiden this maneuver a million
I'm a
times.
smoke pillar myself. I'm a little teapot, but I'm a little smoke bomb.
Short out, yes.
Okay.
Here is your pin, and here is the
Tower.
And open
Yes.
it up. You see,
Dex, you said?
Yeah. It's dex attack to toss it.
Is it a capsaicin smoke bomb? Obviously.
11.
It's not great. You mostly just
spicy.
drop it outside the truck. So there's some smoke.
I did it.
Yeah, it's-
Are you guys picking up Feaster on your way by?
Celebrate my
No.
mediocre
Try-
accomplishment.
Feaster's gonna try to Scrabble.
no, he said he was going to meet us there.
Oh, but I have smoke now?
Feaster, you can dex to try and catch it.
I would say feast, beast, jump.
Feaster is vigorously arguing with Mr. Peepers.
Okay.
Yes.
So you miss as the truck goes by.
About what? What did you want to fight about? We didn't talk about this. I believe that the Smiths are the greatest band from the
Are you
80s.
fucking kidding me? The Ramones, dude.
The Ramones
Ramones.
had one song and they played it for 25 years.
They also played that Tom Waits cover that was real good.
Yes,
Right?
I don't want to grow up,
Oh,
but
me
that's
either, dude.
not their own original music.
Yeah, but it's a good cover.
Well, yes, but that doesn't make them a good band. Just because you take a cover and literally do a beat for beat cover
No,
for it,
it's totally up tempo.
it doesn't matter. You have to have a good cover. You have to take the song that inspires you and make it your own.
Okay, Peeper, Johnny Cash.
Oh,
bud.
well,
Like,
that's
it's
what
yours,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
Oh,
As you
we're all Johnny
argue
Cash
with your
here.
dead fucking
well,
dog, that's where we're
listen.
going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botched podcast. Now, if you've somehow been living under a rock for the last, 4-5 years, we have a little thing over at Patreon called patreon.com/botched podcast, where we create bonus content for you, the fans, in exchange for some monies. The great thing about patreon.com/botched podcast is there are all kinds of different tiers where you can get stuff in exchange for your money. We have stuff from, just joining the Discord, where it's a bunch of like-minded nerds doing different community-based things like weight loss, cooking, game nights, all kinds of different stuff. We also have all the way up to a bi-weekly game that you get to play with some of us from Botched as well as other listeners. One of the bi-weekly games right now that we're doing is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sort of themed kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. But what I want to talk to you about is the $5 level over at patreon.com/botchedpodcast. That's the bi-weekly game or bi-weekly episode that you get. You get 2 of those a month, obviously, bi-weekly. And this month is no different. You also get special episodes. This month, our special guest is a guest DM. It's not as, I would say, crazy comedy as we normally do. It's a little bit more of standard issue D&D, but with a very interesting premise, I think. And, but there's a couple comedy stylings thrown in because, we can't help ourselves but be completely ridiculous. So head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and check out the, hundreds, thousands of hours of bonus content that we have on there by now. Back to the show. And we're back.
Hurt is more of a Johnny Cash song now than it would be a Nine Inch Nails song. Just like All Along the Watchtower is a Jimi Hendrix song and not a Bob Dylan. The Ramones did nothing to I Want to Grow Up.
That's their whole thing.
But
they're just mediocre.
The Ramones
Charlie
are
sees this,
less than
and she's like,
mediocre.
we're going to roll on, and he'll meet us there.
You just drive past him, yeah.
Yeah.
You just keep
and she
going.
grabs
I
another...
Will Survive is more of a cake song.
I would agree with you.
What the hell is wrong with this kid? Anyway, Charlie grabs another grenade out of her pack and hands it to Portia and is like, Do you know how to use? Do you know how to use this?
Absolutely, yes. I'm
Is it a
very
grenade
well
or a
versed.
smoke grenade?
It's a grenade. It's a real grenade
Okay.
that I got from the council, and I looked
Great.
back through my notes just so I would know that.
Portia, roll me a dex attack to throw this grenade.
Absolutely, yes, Dex. Ooh,
It's clearly
We've
an
got
M85 fragmentation.
a 19.
So you guys are, because of the suppressing fire of the Barrett 50 cows, you guys are rolling right through the 2 towers, and Portia just effortlessly tosses a grenade into one of the towers. And as you roll through, with the smoke pouring out the sides, one of the towers explodes in a fairly spectacular fashion. Because they had some munitions in there as well. And there's probably going to be a little bit of confusion, but yeah, you guys are now within the confines of the Houston Wreckers territory.
I book it.
On Route 10.
Ugh.
Now, it's a little bit before you get to Houston itself, and you can see that in the distance there's another fortified sort of square sort of thing that is Route 610. You know that you don't have to actually go through 610 because the Texas Center for Drug Development is actually on the other side of Houston, on the outside of 610, so you could just avoid this whole thing, or you could drive straight through the center of Houston.
Well, 610 always had construction done on it. It takes forever to complete a simple highway.
Fuck WIP.
Ugh. A
610
plague scourge upon the city.
Al Morganti is terrible. Fuck Angelo and fuck Howard Eskin.
610 is what they named for Forsaken Highways.
Yes, that is. Maiden, you're so smart. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Your praise means things to me.
So,
We should go as quickly as possible to get to the center before they realize
I run as
anything.
fast as my little legs carry me.
you're in a truck.
Yeah, no, he's running now.
Did we
Feaster and him will have a party.
Might
not
be to the
manage to
back of
pick
the
up Feaster? He's still under the
me
truck.
Feaster's still under a truck somewhere.
Oh,
No,
we left him.
He was sketching and then he lost his board.
We left.
So, are you guys
That's terrible.
going through the center of downtown Houston, or are you driving around?
Ask Charlie. She's the one that's driving.
Charlie, what do you want to do?
I mean, I ain't from here. I ain't never been here, so I'm gonna actually concede to the people who do know where they're
Downtown
going.
Houston. This would never, Portia would never know this in any of her timeline, but for some reason, someone is reaching into her brain and telling her that going through 610 may be better because downtown is a mess. A
Well,
absolute
there are other
mess.
routes to go around. You don't have to go 610, but
We don't? Okay, but we'd rather not go downtown.
Okay.
It's an absolute mess.
so if you head south, it's towards Pasadena.
We're heading towards Pasadena, and then we can curve
alright.
west.
Sure.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
as you head down south towards Pasadena, you notice that there is what used to be Walmart Supercenter, but you also notice that this Walmart Supercenter has been turned into a gigantic pig farm.
That was fucking leading, Dennis. You led us into a trap,
I didn't
sir.
leave anything. You could just drive right by it if you want,
He
but
fucking
it does
quantum
look
ogred us.
very interesting as there is a gigantic pig farm. It's got electronic piggies on the top of it. They do like the whole thing where the lights move in like a sequence, so it looks like the
Portia!
pigs are flying.
Portia,
Yes,
we go to
Dennis.
the petting zoo?
Don't enter it. What
Yes,
is your
Dennis.
name?
can we go to the petting zoo?
You want to go look at
I want
pigs?
to pet
Oh.
the pigs.
Oh, waste not, want not. I knew you picked up on my lessons,
I want to
Aiden.
pet them and then kill them and eat them.
Oh, wonderful. We should stop. We should stock up.
Yeah. We'll stock up on bacon and death.
Charlie, bacon? It's been
Oh,
a long
fuck, I-
time since I've had a good BLT.
I love bacon. Look, I'm gonna do a quick loop, and y'all like look and make sure that it doesn't look scary. Please.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Keep your eyes peeled, Aiden.
I
guys-
peeled my eyes.
You guys drive around it. It seems like a fairly standard pig farm for a Walmart Supercenter. And you only see one individual in the center of the pig farm tending to the hundreds of pigs. But there
There's a
does seem to
person?
be a few pigs that are larger and prettier than the rest.
Them's
What
my
does this
prize
person look
pigs.
like?
I don't like the way you said prettier, but all right.
Well, they're pinker and cleaner.
Well, you know what? It's
They have blonde
no,
wigs
that
and
didn't make
they're
it better.
frog.
They got real full lips and snouts,
No.
they have mascara on.
long flowing
They're wearing
manes of
high
hair.
heels.
They got a great
right.
personality. I don't know what you want from me.
Dennis, you've been spending some time on DeviantArt, haven't you?
I had to hire my artist somehow.
/ would you fuck this pig?
These pigs got
Sir.
big old titties. Oh,
Sirs.
These pigs.
Bacon milk.
Boof, how you
Bacon,
feel about
lettuce, and
stopping for some
titties
bacon
sandwich.
real quick?
Isn't there someone in the farm? Did I mishear that?
Yep, there's somebody tending to the pigs right now.
What does it look like? What is
Perception
the
to see if
person?
it's a scarecrow.
Is it?
What do they look like?
Can I see from this distance?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a cowboy.
Looks like the most generic fucking cowboy you've ever
Jeans,
seen in your life.
Boots, hat, and flannel.
He looks like
Finally, I get
you know
to
what?
meet Sam Elliott.
He looks like Kevin Bacon from Tremors
Okay.
Yep.
because he's a
We're
pig
stopping.
farmer.
because he's a pig farmer.
We're
You
stopping.
will have long blonde hair.
World class breasts.
That's the quote.
Their legs that go all the way,
The way up.
Okay, Adrian, grab your bolus.
I'm Adrian now. I grab it.
Yo, Adrian.
Don't talk too much, Adrian. Let's do this.
So yeah, so you're in a Pasadena pig farm.
What, you were trying to say something, Charlie?
Yeah, Boof, how do you feel about this? About stopping for a little bacon or whatever?
I mean, we could always get supplies at this Walmart if it has been picked over. You know that
Sweet.
I'm pretty good at making stuff out of nothings. Plus, we can get some of them pigs. I'm always a fan of getting more animals. I'm sure.
These are for the eating kind, though,
Well,
all right?
I mean,
like,
you
we
say
gotta
that.
eat
You
them.
Say, let's ask Kenneth. Kenneth! Kenneth!
Who's Kenneth?
He's my
That's an
armadillo.
armadillo.
It just rolls into
It just
a ball.
squeaks at you a couple of times.
Kenneth, you want to stop here and meet some pigs? Kenneth says, "Yeah, let's roll over there, and let's go."
All
Okay.
right, we'll handle
All right.
this quickly.
All right.
All
So
right.
you roll up to this pig farm. The pigs disperse, and only standing there is a gentleman in a cowboy hat and jeans and a wife beater T-shirt.
Hands in the air.
Well, howdy. Howdy, y'all. What?
Who are you?
Welcome to the Moosh Farm.
Oh no.
How's it going?
We gotta go, y'all.
We just
Get in
outside
the car.
Houston. Hope those gang members didn't give y'all no problems.
But we just got here for bacon.
Oh, yep. Well, bacon's on Saturdays. Doing muck raking. I'm gonna make a little pig cheese, with the fermented pig's milk.
Big Chi.
I don't know about
Got
that.
plenty of that. Pig cheese is good.
All right.
Look, no, y'all. Come on, come inside. This calls for a celebratory bong rip, and excuse these pigs. This is Moosh Moosh, Queen of the Desert, and her consort George Mooshington, who welcome you to their family. Come into this here Walmart and enjoy some Jack's Links with me.
Jack's Links.
We came here for bacon. That's it.
We'll have bacon later, but you must learn
We'll
the ways.
just take a pig and go. With Aiden, throw the bowl in. I'll throw a bowl in.
No. Peace be upon you as well. You must learn the ways of the moosh if you're to travel with me to Houston. All right, I know all
We're
about
already
your.
in Houston.
Well, you're not downtown yet, and you got to get to that drug center, I think.
How do you know? How do you know that?
Moosh told me.
Moosh.
Did you know pigs are as smart as people? And she's pretty too.
Is your pig a psychic?
Yeah.
Moosh.
Yeah, she was a experimental pig where they put human neocortex tissue into her brain.
Moosh.
You eat these pigs?
Just the weak ones,
But they think like people.
and they taste like pigs.
Oh.
Charlie to the side and I say, Charlie, I've never seen anything like it. I knew it. We were coming from miles out.
Portia, you wanted to stop here. This is on you.
Maybe it'll tell us where the danger is.
Careful.
I think the danger is here.
Aiden walks
She
up to
likes
the
you.
moosh farmer and he says, Are you, his eyes glaze over a little bit, and he says, are you sure pigs don't taste like people?
I mean, you don't want to find out, son.
I have information for you.
All right, well, come on inside, get your little fat bag. Let's go.
Can I play Priscilla, Queen of the Moosh?
On what?
The pig. I'm the pig.
You can totally play the pig.
Sure.
Priscilla, Queen of the Moosh. All right. Good. Oh well.
We'll consider your offer. Is your pig tuned to the gangs around this area?
Have you tuned your pig?
It's tuned to,
Yeah.
to the key of squeeze.
Does your pig have radio?
Key
You
squeeze.
know where they might strike next and where they are.
Oh, yeah, these started out as truffle pigs. And they're real good at tracking. I got some pig saddles.
Pig
So
saddle.
saddles.
They'll take you through the safe routes where no one else knows. And they also keep the fungus away. Because they're real good at eating it.
But they're probably
can smell
very
it.
slow.
Or you'd be surprised. A full-grown hog run about 35 mile an hour.
I can't believe I'm about to ask you this, but what's the weight limit on a pig?
I mean, they're about 400 pounds, so you could get put $150 on them. They'd be all right. Still maybe go by
Well.
28.
Some of us ain't riding pigs, sir.
We would like to borrow your services as we travel to the other side
Absolutely.
of Houston.
Absolutely, no problem.
What's that in stone?
$150. Let's see, 250, 17 stone, so maybe about 12.
12 stone. All right. I'm gonna have to walk.
Well, I mean, you got a little pig drawn sled.
Oh, can I get 12 pigs to like?
I think 2 be fine.
Oh, all right.
Do you have to shout moosh?
Yeah,
make a
it's like
This one's
the
named
pig
Pigtoe.
around, and you just say moosh when you want him to go.
Come on, Pigtoe.
Are we doing this?
I believe. Yes, of course we are.
It's the only
Hold on.
silent way through Houston.
Portia.
y'all.
Yeah, silent.
Portia, do you not want to come with
Pigs
us?
are famously silent and stealthy.
Oh, man.
Portia, do you want to go into this Walmart and find your
Yeah, I got a
own
super
man?
center too. So like, if y'all just want some stuff, I mean, I'm
Here
I'm
we
hungry for
go.
company.
I'm hungry for company.
Don't read into that too much.
Wonderful. This is obviously just so terrifying. Whatever we need to make it through, I'm pretty desperate at the moment. Our first plan failed
The Walmart,
horribly.
the Walmart's been picked pretty well clean.
Right.
Yeah, the freezer section's on the fritz.
Sure.
Voice
I
and head.
got gum.
Yes.
As a person who's been around cannibalism under unexplained circumstances, can I perform an insight check on the moosh farmer
For what? To see if he eats
to
people?
see if he's cannibalism man?
Sure. Roll insight.
Fuck.
How'd you roll that? Oh.
You don't know one way or another if this person eats people.
I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, the question on all your brains is, am I going to
I rolled
eat
it
you?
because I rolled the sex die.
And the answer is no, because I got hundreds of hogs. So, like, what I need to eat y'all for, I got these pigs.
That's a fair point,
Gaze
I
upon,
guess.
gaze upon my splendorous farm, and repeat with me, Jesus wept, for then there were no more worlds to conquer, because
Okay.
And meant to eat.
because we have pigs for days.
Aiden's eyes glaze over again and he says, but the tribes of the deep Congo describe human flesh as pork but sweeter.
That's very strange, little man. I don't know how you
I
know
pull
that.
Aiden and I say, please don't trigger this thing that sits inside of him. It makes him a little...
Why don't you have some
I
giggles?
have a demon inside of me.
Don't say that. Shh.
I'm
Don't
gonna
wake it.
tap Portia on the arm and just be like, "Hey,
Yes.
His name is
you-
Sushigami.
okay,
His
listen.
name is Hayden.
This kid's no, literally, this kid's last name is Creighton, and I'm certain he has eaten people.
Is that a Dark Souls 2 reference?
No,
well,
that's
do
literally
you
a
know
Mary
something
Frances
about
Creighton
this?
reference.
I've only heard so little from this child, and he just doesn't speak in coherent sentences. I found him
don't-
in my trap, so honestly, I know almost next to nothing about him. Do you have?
I think he listened to a lot of true crime as a baby. All right, and I think he might be channeling Mary Frances
my
Creighton
mom
and has
loved those
eaten a lot of
podcasts.
people.
And instead of putting music on her tummy, she put true crime podcasts.
I'll be gone in the dark,
I
baby.
listened to Serial like 8 times before I was even born.
All I listened to was Morbid, day in and day out in the womb.
So now all I know is how to murder a man.
Did you know they
Terrifying.
haven't found all of John Wayne Casey's victims?
I tell Aiden, you'll have to make do with the soft pig flesh of pig for now.
So
Do you understand?
Just make sure it's cooked all the way through.
No, I've seen
Now
you
we only
eat
see
a rabbit's leg raw. You will eat it as it's given to you.
Rabbits don't have trichinosis. Portia.
Midwell, only here.
They just
Oh,
tracheotomies.
well, Mr. Cowboy, sir, would you
Howdy.
please join us with your very fortuitous pigs and help us get to the drug center here on the west side of Houston? We're in desperate need.
So, are you guys riding pigs towards this, or are you just loading pigs in the
I'm
back
not
of your
sure
ATV
anymore.
trunk?
Don't
I
act
done
like you
offered.
didn't force us into this.
I done
We
offered.
haven't
I
gotten
only
that
did
far
it because
yet.
that's what Tristan wanted.
Don't
He
act
wanted to be a
We're
pig
just
farmer.
talking to the cowboy
He's like, I'm a pig
or
farmer.
pig boy.
Hey,
I'm a pigstone cowboy.
let the character pitch.
Go ahead.
All right, y'all. Now I'm not saying we need to separate the group, but we could go both above and below.
No,
One by road, one
No.
by pig.
no.
No.
Are the pigs
No.
going through a
That
system
they'd
of
act more like
caves?
a radar or something.
You know, that's my fault for letting the pig farmer pitch a plan.
Well, you don't like pig paths?
You guys are already southeast of Houston, so that would mean if anybody goes north, you'd have to go all the way around Houston.
I got a good directional pig. But I mean, if you guys just want to have a pit stop here,
Pig stop.
pig stop.
No,
Welcome to the pig
Yeah,
pit.
I think
gotta
we
come,
should just
pig.
eat some of our rabbit and then head on. What do y'all think?
let's do that. Would you consider yourself a pig whisperer?
That's a
Well,
good
that
question, though.
depends. Moosh, what do you got to tell him?
Mouse.
Absolutely.
You bring your pig with us and we'll make it worth your while.
All right, well, I'm coming with you.
You best.
All right, well,
Oh boy.
Mouse.
the pigs will run distraction, and those gang members, it's like they say in Texas, in one beer, mount your brother. Let's go.
Mouse.
What?
So, are you loading the pig in the ATV?
We are.
Mouse.
So, I just
At least
want to
one.
visualize this. You have 4 eagles in your ATV, as well as a sparrow, a pig, and an armadillo,
hold on.
and 1, 2, 3, 5 people.
There's 5 people.
Yeah.
And enough fuel to get to the coast and back, apparently.
Eagles flying above.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sparrow in Boof's hand.
Okay.
Armadillo
Like Doomsday with
in
the
your pocket.
fucking
in the
bird.
pocket.
The death of Superman.
Yeah.
Oh my
We'll
god.
make it work.
I didn't say there's not room. I'm just trying to visualize the Noah's Ark of your goddamn
Oh,
all-terrain
we-
Now
vehicle.
the hogs can follow behind.
Oh, look,
Moose,
voice and
moose.
head. Voice and
Moose,
head never,
moose.
Well, not Moosh. Moosh gets to ride in the crowd.
Mouse.
Yeah.
never sat in anybody's lap on the way home from the bar, all high and mighty.
There's only one seat. Surely 2 people can't sit there.
I didn't say there's not room. I'm trying to visualize
Hey,
the chaos that
hold
is
on.
your car.
hold on. Voice and head.
Yes.
Be quiet. Tristan, what's your character's name?
Kyle.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle.
That doesn't seem made up.
Kyle,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question about Moosh?
Yep.
Is that a lap pig or is it a standard pig?
Standard lap pig.
A lap pig.
Yeah,
Okay.
Flat pig, okay.
Okay, good.
Standard black pig.
So, Moosh is gonna be spread out on the back seat across the entire thing,
Okay.
like a safety
Blanket.
pig.
Okay.
Pig bar.
Pig bar.
Yeah.
So, are you guys just continually to drive around until you get to closer
That's
to where the
Charlie's
Texas Center?
Yeah,
question.
but Moosh can sense danger.
Well, you gotta ask Charlie.
Can smell danger.
Charlie's the one driving.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue on toward the drug center.
Okay.
Now
So,
we need you to be on your pig, and your pig needs
I'm
to
always
tell
on my
us.
pig.
Oh, I didn't need to know that.
I'm the hog, if you will.
We need you to keep on the pulse and tell us if your pig senses anything.
sure. So,
Who loves butt rubs?
you guys are keeping
Mouse.
enough of a distance from the 610 area where they're not going to notice you.
George
Charlie.
Mooshington, you're in charge while I'm gone.
And Charlie, you notice you guys drive by a golf course as well, which gives you a little member berries. You drive by a Fiesta Mart, Home Depot, a Kroger,
Fiesta.
and you start to get into more of a residential area as you know that you're probably getting closer to this Texas Center for Drug Development. And I need you all to roll me I need you all to roll me a deck save.
Is there an HEB?
Dex.
Yes.
TCB's the best.
In the nicer parts of town.
You just passed an HEB.
Hey,
Kyle got a 16.
What about a Bucky's?
I don't see one.
Bucky's are wonderful.
as
Usually
a,
on the
I need
outskirts
some of
of
them
town.
beaver nuggets.
Yeah.
They're real.
Does-
Look them up.
does pig roll?
Yeah. Everything will roll a deck save. That's in the
Everything
vehicle.
will roll. Oh, dex save.
19.
Dexter. A 14.
Okay.
A 17.
Boof got a 23.
Okay.
Wow.
Moosh rolled a 17. I don't know the stats,
That's fine.
but
plus one.
since she's
Sure.
400 pounds, I'm just gonna guess that it's a straight roll.
Yeah. Kyle?
16.
No,
So, you guys are driving along, and you just somehow your instincts kick in and you notice an RPG flying from above towards where your car is.
What's
and you
a
all
role-playing game coming at our truck like this?
instinctively dive out of the vehicle, except for Portia, as it is struck by an RPG and explodes. And as all of you dive out of the vehicle as this explosion goes off,
Holy hell.
that is where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
TikTok.
This is fine. I'm fine.
Nom 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 nom. Patreon. Eat pig.
Eat pig.
Patreon executive.
Long may she
We're
oil.
very pro pork here.
Yes.
You can follow us on Patreon. Nope. Take two.
I mean,
You
you
can
can.
follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode, Botched, was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord and Majesty Big Jim, The Nuck, Big John, Lord Chronic, God King Shandapanda.
Oinker?
King.
Okay, weirdo.
No.
Yeah,
I didn't say porker.
Long may she
I said
reign.
oinker.
Yeah, you're still weird, Dennis. B-Mail, Zuchari, Gamers Galaxy, Disgruntled Furniture, Sonata Mag, Bread 2287, and Snuggler Supreme. You want to give us money? Oh my god, we have given you all the avenues to do so. Why haven't you yet?
They don't love us enough.
It's
Because capitalism.
patreon.com/botchpodcast. That's botchpodcast/store. That's paypal.com/botchpodcast. Like, literally. I mean, you can even just go to, like,
Onlyfans.com.
It's on Twitch.
patreon.com/imaginary nomad. There's so many places to give money.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And we salute you, our newest patron, Sonata Mag. Thank you for upping your pledge. We salute you.
Kage Kishi.
You are this episode.
Survivor.
Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at tiny.cc/Gozer. Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. Follow her all over the internet and support her at A Swan Named Emily. Chelsea,
Yes.
what holds for your character? Who knows?
Oh, it sounds pretty dead.
Well, you would.
We'll never know until the next time.
If
We'll
you
never
want to,
know.
if you want to throw Porchia bits at Chelsea, where can people support you, follow you, give you monies, give you loves?
Yes,
Where can they do that?
absolutely. When you're ready to throw my bits everywhere, you can follow me on my Twitch right here at twitch.tv/Chelsea Bytes, where we like to roleplay, build computers, and play games. So all those things and just a little bit of me in between. Also, would love to see you on Twitter if you want to get all the updates. And that's really the most interesting platforms I got. So thanks for having me, guys. It was such a pleasure to
Hell
just be freaking disgusting today. It was I needed it.
Chelsea,
Anyways.
thank you so much for coming back.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
love it.
You're a wonderful human, and I like playing D&D with you.
I love it. It's
Always
so
a
funny.
pleasure. The
Y'all have
Kiss
me,
Hog
like,
Moosh
dying.
Moosh loves you too.
Thanks, Moosh Moosh, and thank you.
As always!
When you're flying out of an exploding ATV in which your surrogate mother is inevitably burning in a twisted, fiery charnel house, but all you can think about is the homemade tortillas at the HEB you just passed. Scream Botched, and we'll feed you.
That shit's good.
See you next week, nerds!
You could support Dennis's comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over on YouTube at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
Crawfish carapaces. Crawfish carapaces. Yeah. Y'all need to put that like in the background.
They're actually
Just
mud
on repeat.
scorpions.
Yeah.
They don't have stingers.
They're more like lobsters.
I didn't say they were good at their job.
Mud lobsters.
Mud lobster!
I'm sorry to have to tell you this as your doctor, but you have butt lobsters.
They're very
Again?
pinchy.
Again?
That really sucks.
That
You
explains it.
thought they were crabs, but they were mud lobsters. You got they're anal crabs, so they're mud
Mud
lobsters.
lobster
pincers.
sounds horrible.
Mud lobsters.
Jesus Christ.
Previously on Mud Lobsters.
Peach.
Oh, my butt!
You give me that Percocet, kid.
My poopies!
My poopies!
I told you not to sit in the mud.
That's where they get you.